What's up, Zen and 10 family, and welcome back to another version of Workstation Workout Wednesday. So today we're going to focus a little bit more on just general movement, getting up from our desk and kind of moving around. Not quite as much on strength as we did last week. So hopefully these 7-ish moves that we have today are really good for you guys to kind of just, use throughout your day. Get up, get the blood flowing, get the muscles moving. So let's go ahead and get right into it. For our first movement, we're going to be doing what I like to call a rise and shine squat. So for our rise and shine squat, I'm first going to demonstrate facing you guys. We are going to squat down to what we feel comfortable with depth-wise, making sure that our heels stay in contact with the floor. I want to have a nice big rotation one way, and then a nice big rotation the other way, really trying to work on that thoracic mid-back spine mobility, all while holding the squat position. If holding this squat position is difficult for you, feel free to grab onto desktop, chair. We can kind of use this right here for balance. Hold on to this desk chair. Nice big rotation one way, nice big rotation the other way. And we're going to perform 4 repetitions on each side. Feel free to pause the video while you perform this exercise. And for our next exercise, we're going to stick with our rise and shine theme and move into a rise and shine push-up. For this one, feel free to perform this exercise either from the ground or, again, using your desktop or chair back as a surface that you can lean against. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate utilizing the chair. So using my chair or desktop here, I'm going to get into this kind of fully arm extended plank position, and then one at a time, rotate one way, rotate the other way. The intent of this exercise is to work on this shoulder mobility of my shoulder that is down. I don't want to sag into it. I want to keep that engaged. So nice big rotation each way, not letting my hips sag, not piking the hips, just a nice plank position. Give me 4 good rotations each side. And again, feel free to pause this video to perform the exercise. And for our next exercise, we are going to keep that same position that we used for our rise and shine push-ups. As you can see now, I'm going to be demonstrating facing you guys so you can kind of track what I'm doing a little bit more. This is going to be our shoulder taps. So once again, kind of concentrating on the stability of our shoulder, making sure that we're not slacking into our shoulder blades. We want to stay nice and engaged pushing forward. So utilizing my chair or my desktop, I want to go back into that plank position. Trust me that I'm in this position. Obviously you can't see where my feet are at. But from here, I'm just going to alternate tapping shoulder to shoulder, holding this plank position, keeping my core nice and tight, not letting the hips sag, and not piking up. We're going to perform this one together for 1 minute. That 1 minute starts right now. And we're alternating sides. And again, if you would like to perform this exercise on the floor to challenge yourself a little bit more, you are more than welcome to do so. Good job, coming up on 30 seconds. Hold this position. Don't sag into those shoulder blades like this, keep them engaged. Almost like the hand that's down is pushing against that chair or desktop, whichever you're using. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Next exercise is going to be one that you guys might be a little bit more familiar with. We're going to resume our same position that we've had. This is going to be our mountain climbers. So with our mountain climbers, we want to hold this same position where we're in this arm extended plank. Again, feel free to perform this on the floor as well. But from here, I'm just going to alternate, picking my knees up towards my chest. And this one is really just going to be working on those hip flexors and those abs, getting that heart rate up. So we're gonna perform this one together for 1 minute, and that 1 minute starts right now. Good, make sure that you're breathing. Don't want to hold that breath. Don't want to get lightheaded. And as always, make sure that you are performing this exercise to your own ability level. Don't feel like you have to go too fast. Just aiming for constant moving during our 1 minute. About 20 more seconds. Good job. 10 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Next exercise we have is going to be a good old-fashioned calf raise, one that I'm sure most of you are pretty familiar with. One thing that we can do to kind of change up how we perform our calf raise is we can change the toe position to try and hit different parts of that calf muscle. So I can do my calf raises, toes pointing forward, go a little externally rotated, toes pointed out, and then come toes pointed in. Feel free to perform this 1 minute in any one of those 3 positions, or I'm going to give you guys 20-second calls and we can change every 20 seconds. So our 1 minute of calf raises is going to begin here in a second. Feel free to perform this minute however you'd like. Our 1 minute is going to begin in 3, 2, 1. So starting off, I have toes pointed forward, standing nice and tall, driving that ball of my foot down into the ground. Again, making sure that I'm breathing, not holding my breath. And there's 20 seconds. Let's go ahead, toes pointed out. Minute goes by a lot faster when we break it down into 20s. Again, just constant movement. Doesn't have to be super fast. Let's go toes pointed in. Last 20 seconds. 10. And 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Next exercise we have is a great one for hip mobility and really testing out your balance. So I am first going to demonstrate facing you so you can see kind of how my hips move through this exercise. Feel free to perform this with the assistance of a desk or a chair, something that you can hold on to so that we don't fall over. So for our hip openers that we're going to be performing next, we are going to first start by performing a slow and controlled single leg RDL. My upper body and back leg are making a nice uppercase T. From here, you're going to open your hips and then back down, return back to center. You can even see for me, kind of challenging that balance a little bit. We'll perform next one on the other leg. Leg goes back, make this good uppercase T position, open the hips, and then back down. Preferably not losing our balance. As I mentioned, feel free to use the chair. We're gonna go into our uppercase T position, open the hips, back down and up. Other leg here, open the hips, back down. We're gonna perform 3 to 4 repetitions per side. Feel free to pause the video while you work on this one. All right, and the last exercise we have, I'm giving you guys a bit of a break now that we've challenged the balance to actually get to be seated. So we've worked on our hips, now we get to work on the thoracic or middle portion of our spine. So to perform our spine openers, we're going to give ourselves a nice big hug, and I'm going to essentially create a circle with the middle part of my spine. So I'm first going to push the spine out to the side, then extend back, spine out to the other side, push it straight back as far as I can, and essentially Make a nice big circle. I'm gonna do 3 reps one way, and then 3 reps the other way. Feel free to pause this video while you perform this one. If you're feel like you're gonna look a little weird while doing this one at your desk, no problem. Save this one for later, perform at home. But this is a great exercise to kind of loosen up that middle part of your back after sitting at a desk all day. We will see you guys tomorrow.